All right, welcome back. On this video here, we're finally going to practice what we learned so far. So we're gonna use that app that I told you about, and let's go to the exercise files, and you might see a different uh, file structure here. And what I just did is that I put a number in front of the names of these files, outlining the lectures. So this would belong to lecture 7 and 8 and so on. All right, now in the future I might change this, but I will, of course. All right, I will put an announcement or something like that. But if for some reason you don't have the same files as I do right now, you should just go back to the exercise files and re-download them. All right, and if you download them, they might look different. If they do, then just delete the old ones and get the new ones. But if they don't, then you are in good shape anyways. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of let you know. And here we got a folder called practical app. That's the app that I want you to use for practice. So we're gonna open our co-editors right here, and we're gonna go straight to number 2. We're gonna drag that to the um, co-editor, and I'm gonna open it up in my browser just to show you what it is. All right, so I know it's kind of big, but it's just because my resolution in my monitor is kind of small. So anyways, here we're gonna do variables for strings, and when we do our little project here, something's gonna come up here. All right, so we're gonna make this smaller. All right, you can put this in the phone, by the way, but um, I don't recommend following me on the phone. I don't think you can. It's too small. But anyway, let's go to the steps here. So the first step is, I got this with steps, by the way, and step 1 here, and all the instructions are going to be all the way in the bottom of the file, right? So we're going to start with step 1, and it says create 3 variables: name, age, marital status, and assign it to any values you want. All right, so I want you to pause these videos, all right, and do this. Once you follow these steps here, you're gonna be able to do this. All right, so you make the 3 variables, then you place them inside the document.write function right here, and we're gonna get some output, and then open the page and refresh if you don't have it open already. Right, so I'm gonna wait for you to do this, and then I will do it with you. But please, please, please pause this video and do it yourself. Try as much as you can without getting any help from me. That way you can really use your mind and think. And when you do this, your mind expands, and I want it to expand with JavaScript. So go ahead and pause the video now. All right. Hopefully you were able to do it. And if not, no problem. We're gonna do it here, and that's what we hear. We just practice and practice and practice until we get it right. All right. So I'm just gonna erase this comment here, and I'm going to declare my 3 variables and assign it some values. So we're gonna do the name variable, and I'm just gonna name it. I'm just gonna put my name as a value there. Why not? And the age. I'm not saying this is my age. I'm just saying I'm just gonna put an age, right? And I'm going to also name this one. Hopefully, I wonder how you name this one. Hopefully you are following the camel case structure there. Style. You can have any style you want, doesn't matter. Even underscores if you want. And this one is just gonna say married. All right. And then we're gonna follow step number 2. Then place them inside the document.write function. All right. So we got name. I'm just gonna copy it and paste it right here. I'm using my keyboard shortcuts, by the way. Oops. Copy, paste them right here, and copy, paste them right here. And I'm gonna save my document. I'm gonna go back and see what's going on here. So nothing's going on here. What I gotta do is refresh. Boom. Edwin 33 Mary. Nice, right? Perfect. So we got a first little program made here, right? So now we jump to the next one. We're gonna jump in doing variables for numbers, and this is just the same thing here but with number values, and we're gonna probably do a calculation. So we're gonna click it, and here two numbers will be added. All right, so this little program is going to add two numbers. Let's go and drag that. Let's find that in our exercise files, and this is number 3. I'm going to drag it to the co-editor, and let me just get this right here. All right, so let's go all the way to the bottom. Let's expand this all the way to the bottom, and here we see step 1, make two variables with any name and number values. Great. So we got to make two variables here and put some values inside, two number values, and then we got to replace the variable 1 with variable 2. So we got to come here, and let me just right here correct this. I'm not perfect, I wish I was, but anyways, we replace variable 1 with the variables up here. Not replace them, but we use them down here. All right, we're going to replace these stats with the name of our variables. Variable 1 here and variable 2 here, and they're going to be numbers, remember that. And then step number 3, now open this page and click submit. So I'm going to wait for you to do this. All right, don't cheat, because if you cheat, you only cheating yourself. This is actually very important. I know it's a big temptation of cheating, but don't do it. Do it yourself. You can do it. I trust you. Come on, do it. I'm going to wait for you. Pause the video. All right, if you're still here, you're cheating. All right, you should pause the video. Do it now. All right. So anyways, so you got it down. All right, so now I'm gonna help you if for some reason something happened and you didn't get it right, but I'm pretty sure you're a good student and you did it right. If not, don't worry about it. That's why we're here, to practice, right? So let's declare the variable. Let's first say JavaScript, listen, I'm gonna make some variables now. Can you give me some code here? Of course. So we're gonna put a name here, and actually not a name, is a number, right? We're gonna do some numbers, so be careful with that. Let's just do some crazy number. Ooh, there we go. Let's see if he adds it up. And I'm just gonna copy this because I just copy things and paste them. I like doing that. And that was not all right. All right, step number 2, replace the variable 1 and variable 2 below with the name of the variables you made. All right, remember always to save your files. If you don't save your files, nothing's gonna happen. All right, I didn't put the step here because that's just common sense, but remember to save your files. So I got number 1, and I'm just gonna replace it here, and I'm just gonna paste the other one here and just change that number. All right, and what this document.getElement is going to do, get element by ID here, is going to get this div content ID from this element right here. It's gonna go get the information, right? And it's gonna hold it right here. And then there is another function right here, all right, that is going to put this value inside this here. It's gonna insert inside this element right there. It's gonna do that dynamically, all right, with JavaScript. So that's what it's gonna do. And this calculation here is whatever number 1, number 2 is added, and that's what it's gonna do. All right. So this document.getElement by ID is very popular. As a matter of fact, a lot of people use it to do many things. All right, because you get any ID, any element on your page with this if it has an ID, and then you can do things with it. All right, so hopefully you were able to do that. And the step number 3 is now open this and click submit. So I just saved it, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna click submit. Refresh first. Make sure you always refresh. If you don't refresh, and this one doesn't say that, open this page and refresh. I'm just gonna say right here and click submit. All right, submit, and there we go. The calculation is there. All right, so we did the third one here, the second one, but it's number 3, and then we gotta go jump into arrays. Let's go into arrays now. So I'm going to go to arrays. All right, so I'm done with that. All right, sorry, my mouse got stuck. Number 4, and how do I know it was number 4? Because let me just bring it down here. Sorry about these moves, man. I'm making you crazy probably. Number 4 right here. So every time you click, you got a number right here. So number 4, and let me just take this off and take this off. And let's go all the way to the bottom of it. Let's see, we got some steps right here. So step one, make an array and place values inside. Wow, this is a tough one right here, because if you didn't pay much attention when I was doing arrays, you wouldn't be able to do this. But I'm hoping you were paying attention, so I'm gonna wait for you to do that. Step one, do that. Step two, replace the text in the text name array name here. Right here, you gotta replace it with the name of your array up here. This is an easy one, as a matter of fact. And then open this page. If it's not open, and refresh. All right, at least this one, this says refresh, right? All right, so I'm gonna wait for you to do this. Go ahead, and when you finish, we should be good to go. All right, so go ahead and do that and see if you can do that. I'm pretty sure you can. Don't cheat. All right, so hopefully you paused the video and you were able to do that. Yeah, everything went well. All right, and then you can just jump into the next video if you want, but I'm just gonna do it right here with you to see. Actually, stay here and let's do it together, so that way let's see we are on the same page. So we're gonna make an array and assign it some values. So I'm gonna use the word var, because an array is just a variable that accepts multiple values, right? So var, I don't know, array. Actually, let's call this number list. I'm very undecisive with my array names. Not bumper, numbers, number list. All right, and then we got two ways of doing arrays. We can do this array, and we can do, they both work the same. This one, which is a shorthand version of it. All right, but let's do the top one. All right, so we are going to assign it some values. I'm going to assign Edwin is your instructor. All right, and then some numbers and another numbers. And yeah, I like this JavaScript course. All right, whatever. All right, so and now we got, let's grab the number list name from the array and let's place it right here on the second step, right? Paste it there, and now it says open this page, and if not open, and refresh it. Well, mine is open. I'm just gonna refresh it. Then refresh it, nothing there. I click submit. Boom, Edwin is your instructor 453. Okay, that's not my number, by the way, so don't go dialing that. I like this JavaScript course. Perfect. So we were able to do this. Great. I feel really happy with you if you were one of those that did not cheat and did it. And even if you cheated and you still did it and you learned something, I'm still happy. So anyways, let's go over and jump into the next section of this course. And thank you so much again for following through, and hopefully you are learning a lot. Great.